Thank you for joining us on the newsroom at 1. I am Folashade Ogrinde. Bandits have again attacked the Zamfara community within Mari local government area of Zamfara state, killing 3 persons and abducting 7 others. According to reports, armed bandits attacked the community around 2:30 a.m. and the siege lasted for about 4 hours, ending in the early hours of Friday morning. He also confirmed that armored personnel carrier belonging to the Nigerian military was also set ablaze by the bandits. This attack comes barely a few days after 100 kidnapped victims from Manawa village under the Zamfara district were released by the marauders, and barely a week after a military Alpha jet was shot down by gunmen in the state. The Senate Committee on Trade and Investment has called on the federal government to give out the Eleme-One Road in Rivers State to a private investor for reconstruction and management. Speaking at the oil and gas free zone in One during an oversight visit, Chairman of the committee, Francis Fadaunsi, decried the deplorable state of the road. He added that the lone access route to the oil and gas industrial hub in the Eleme-One axis of Rivers State needs to be urgently saved from total disrepair to prevent adverse impact on industries located in the area and potential loss of jobs and revenue to the government. The federal government said it has not stopped Nigerians from using Twitter despite announcing the suspension of the operations of the social media platform in the country. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, made a claim in a counter affidavit they deposed 2 in response to an originating motion filed by human rights lawyer Nebe Effiong, who is suing the government on the legitimacy of enforcing a Twitter suspension in Nigeria. In an affidavit deposed by Elop Lawrence on behalf of the government, it noted that the suspension of Twitter was not an abuse of human rights because Nigerians were still using Twitter despite the suspension. The White House has expressed disappointment over China's decision to rebuff the World Health Organization's proposal for a second phase of an investigation into the origin of COVID-19. In May, President Joe Biden ordered U.S. intelligence agencies to find answers to the origin of the coronavirus. The WHO this month also announced plans for a second phase of studies into the origins of the coronavirus in the Wuhan city of China, but the Vice Minister of China's National Health Commission rejected the move, saying the WHO plan disregards common sense and defies science. No fewer than 100 youths across the country have participated in entrepreneurship training on the Steel and Foundry Technology Program at Metallurgical Training Center at Jakuta, Kogi State. The Minister of State Mines and Steel Development, Uchechukwu Oga, described the training as a value-added initiative that will significantly contribute to the socio-economic growth of the country. The minister, while urging the trainees to remain focused, further explained that Ajakuta Steel Company, if operational, had capacity to employ no fewer than 10,000 workers. Suspected members of a militant group in the Democratic Republic of Congo have shot dead 16 people who were returning from a weekly market. The ambush took place in the east of the country. Hospital officials in the town of Oiche says the victim includes 6 women and a child. The attackers are believed to belong to the Allied Democratic Forces, one of the several militias operating in eastern Congo. The group is accused of having killed hundreds of civilians since the Congolese army launched an operation against them last year. In sports, hundreds of people gathered outside the Olympic Stadium in Tokyo on Friday, hoping for a glimpse of an opening ceremony that would take place behind closed doors because of strict anti-coronavirus rules. Only a few hundred dignitaries and officials will be allowed into the 68,000 capacity venue to watch the spectacular opening of the Games that were postponed last year because of the pandemic. Crowds lined up for a chance to take a photo in front of an installation of the multicolored Games rings. But that is our update at this time. To join us at the top of the hour for more. I am Folashade Ogrinde. Bye for now.